So, here we go. Welcome everyone. And tonight I am going to stream Kame versus Kenzy. And then I'm gonna have a short break to get to the laundry house. And after that I am going to cast DeWalt versus Unko. Gonna be some good games here. Gonna be interesting to see what race Kenzy is picking here in his games versus Kame. So let's not waste more time in talking. Let's just go straight into game number 1, which is going to be on Third World. Finally. Why can't I get this one off? 1 second. Oh, there it is. Alright. So here we go. Starting the bottom left starting position, playing in the purple color. It is the Protoss player here. This game, it is Kenzy. And starting in the top right corner, playing in the red suit, it is our Zerg player, iRk-AgGe, and also known as Agent from BSL. So, starting with Kame, he joined earlier this year. I think it was in around February or March. So when the Noobs clan went dark and everyone quit playing for them, him and of course Favorite and Whistler teamed up with iRk. So I'm very glad they decided to join us. So Kame has been playing in a lot of clan wars. He's also one of those who actually misses a lot of clan wars, but that's something between him and me. But I think I'm gonna buy him an iRk watch for next year in the Christmas presents, so he won't be able to miss any more clan wars. So anyways, he joined then, and I've been playing a lot, very much, and of course he managed to get to BSL Pro League, qualified for that this season in BSL 5. Very proud of this guy. Really cool Zerg player, actually. When he plays clan wars, he rarely loses. That's the thing. That's why it's so inevitable that he, or important that he shows up. And when it comes to Kenzy, we actually invited him this fall, so he's quite new to the team. He joined up along with Nash, who joined a couple of weeks before. He joined mostly as a 2-on-2 player, but of course we all know how good Kenzy is as a 1-on-1 player as well. So of course he's going straight into the starting lineup in many clan wars as well. And he's from France. Also went into the BSL Pro League, BSL 5 Pro League, and did pretty well. Just lost against Bonnet in the last round of 8, I think. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. He did a good job, in my opinion. So, but Bonnet, we all know how good he is. Anyways, so Kame here going for the link speed, and he went for a fast pull here in the beginning. This is a pretty far way to go with Zerglings in this map, so if you're not used to this map, it might be quite difficult to play it actually. And we see Kenzy here going for a fast expansion, of course. Saw that early pull and decided to go for 2 cannons, which is quite standard. So what do we know about this map? I love this map. It only has, I only seen it be playing in was it in ASL, KSL, I think. And I think it's a pity that it hasn't been in STPL yet, kicks, so you better start putting this up for the round 4. But I think it's really cool. It's a 2-player map. You have this third world area around here, which you can't enter without dropping or going in with a worker through this door. Other units can't pass here, so you basically just glide through with this mineral. And then you have the whole floor here to expand, and you have expansions all over this place in here. And then you have this area, which is kind of like the ground unit battle area in the beginning. So each player can decide whether it is a drop play or an air play, or if it's a ground unit play, then this area. But you see, as you can see, this is a quite close choke. You can drop something here and reach for the minerals, so that is quite good. That really makes it worthwhile to use drops. And then you have this little expansion in the bottom right corner, which is if these guys decides to go for ground units, this is gonna be the one place where both want to expand in the beginning. So Kame now moving in here. An early Hydro Bust, explaining that Kenzy doesn't have that many Zealots here. And oh, so we have a pull on those probes, and Kame being very aggressive here. Is he gonna be able to pull through? That's the big question. There's not many units being moved here. Oh, and this is a weird Hydro push from Kame here. He's actually gone for a 2 hatch, 1 exp Hydro push. So this is a very early Hydro push from him. And as you can see, as you saw there, there was a Zealot in Kame base. So he managed to deny the gateway, which means Kenzy now is without a gateway actually. But he has a Stargate up, and we're gonna be seeing a Corsair coming up soon. And I don't think he got the +1 yet. No, he doesn't. Oh, sniping another cannon, just making sure that Kenzy has to build more cannons, wasting those minerals on cannons instead of making any gateways. So this is an interesting strategy from Kame here. Now getting the forge as well, but we've seen here in the Prowler space that there is a forge just being produced. Another push here, getting another cannon. This is a lot of minerals here for Kenzy to use up on cannons. And there's another cannon being denied. Getting another one. So going for one more. And there's a GG from Kame actually. He can't push through, and there is a Corsair here sniping Overlord. So he felt that this was not meant to be. So first game goes to Kenzy. And whoever said defense is your best offense, or the best offense is defense, yeah, he was really right there. Because that was a straight up winning with a defense. So let's see what happens in the next game. And that is going to be on Xin Jupong Royaume. So here we are. And where is that? There it is. So, Xin Shupong Ryung, one of my new favorite maps since I played it the first time in STPL versus White. In the bottom left corner, playing in the green suit this time, it is our French random player, or Zerg player mostly, but race picker, it is Kenzy. And in the top right corner, playing in the purple suit, it is our Swedish Zerg player, it is Kame. So this is a 2-player map. You have your natural expansion out here. You have like this odd thing behind your expansion that you can kind of like cheese behind. And you also have an expansion patch in the middle. There is an expansion over here and also one over here. And there is a mineral only on the side here. So there's a lot of expansions for a 2-player map. We've seen some really quick games on this map in STPL, but also some really long games, like the one between Norgrim and Mazur, which went on for, yeah, until the only minerals left was the ones in the middle, I think. It was a really long game, CVP. So gonna be interesting to see what happens in this game. Kame are going for the Forge and expansion, while Kame here is going for an is this a 12 pool? No, it is a, it's a 9 pool. All right, so first 6 Zerglings here coming up. It's gonna be interesting to see what Kenzy's response is gonna be. He's going for 2 cannons, of course. And here we go. The Zerglings are out, chasing the probe. Are they gonna focus on the probe, or are they going... No. They're just being defensive. So they're gonna stay there. Alright, so Kame probably expected a gateway opening here from Kenzy, which didn't happen. So right now he's having 6 Zerglings to defend. And Kenzy here is gonna make his gateway right now. There it is. This is an interesting wall here. Maybe he's not too familiar with this map. No one is actually. Not that many have played it, I guess. And yeah. So this is gonna be interesting to see what Kame is coming up with this game. He's actually pulled the drones and now putting them back in there. He quit mining gas for a while there, most likely because he went for a 9 pool and wanted to get that expansion up as soon as possible. And here's the second expansion. That's a 3rd hatchery here, a very quick one actually. And Kenzy on the other side is making another cannon, and now it's coming a gas here as well. Right, so Kenzy now scouting with the probe. Seems like he wants to see what's going on the other side of the map. Taking the long way around just to make sure that he doesn't get chased by a Zergling, most likely. Kame now making lair. So is this gonna be a muta build? Oh, nice block there! Denying that probe to enter. Really good job. That was some really sexy stuff there. So, what did Kame not want the probe to see? Was it the lair? Or was it the fact that he's going for a muta build? Or is he going for a hydrobust? He has a lot of drones here. That's like 10 of them there. And stacking up more here. So we have a spire coming up. And the second expansion is also up. On the other side of the base, we have more and more units being produced here. We have a Stargate coming up. Which actually is gonna be up right before the the spire is done. So pretty close. Kenzy now scouting Kame, seeing that there is a lair. Not seeing any other tick buildings. Probably gonna be seeing the spire right now. Oh, and Kame denying that probe to see any more. So, did he actually see that? Yeah, he most likely saw something. And okay. So Kenzy now putting up another cannon and the robotics here. He's building a defensive cannon in his main, and he has Corsairs coming up. And there another probe goes. Oh, so he's making another defensive pylon over there. Alright. So guys, this is very interesting. How is this gonna end? Right now, none of them being very aggressive. We have Scourges coming up here. Gonna be... Yep, they're moving into the Prados base. While this guy is just scouting for the moment. Checking out what's happening here. We have some links waiting outside the Prados base. There isn't much of a defense here. Going for +1 upgrade on those Corsairs. So what is Kame's response here? He's going for Hydralisks. Are we gonna be seeing a bust coming soon? It's now 5 hatcheries. He's just scouting around to see what's going on. Oh, Kenzy going for his second expansion here, since Kame is being pretty passive. Kame though is gonna scout that and see that there is a expansion coming up from Kenzy in the bottom right corner. Kenzy cancelling it, of course. So I think Kenzy was expecting more Mutalisks here, and it's actually a bunch of Hydras being produced here. So oh, so this is gonna be a Corsair Reaver build from Kenzy. That's one of my favorite builds. I love watching that build, especially when it succeeds, because it's so cool seeing Corsairs doing the D-webs and stuff. We don't have a fleet beacon here though. Kenzy going for this expansion instead. Now this expansion is pretty hard to defend. It is pretty wide open for anything. You have 2 entrances and you can be sniped from the cliff upside here. So, and this cannon is blocking the Nexus, I think. Should be. No, actually fit there. Nice. Okay, so we have the first Reaver drop and Corsair going here. While on the other end, this is a lot of Hydras, people. Oh, and there's the push. Oh, and Kenzy doesn't have anything here. But he has a lot of Hydras back in his base still. Kenzy going for a drop anyways. Trying to snipe out some economy here for Kame. And on the other end, these guys are killing off overlords. But that's it. Kenzy realizes he can't pull through in this game, losing his expansion and not having his other expansion up yet. So that leaves it to 1-1 between these two guys. Well played by Kame. Really nice denying of those scouts. Not being able to see anything. So that means that we have a tiebreaker. And that will be on Luna! Yes! Love it! Finally! We love this! Alright. So. Alright, so these guys are actually playing our random versus random this game, I think. So Kenzy, starting in the top left corner, playing in the red suit this game, being Prados. Got Prados from our random pick, if I'm correct. And starting in the top right corner, playing in the orange suit is Kame Zerg, being Zerg. So we have a third game with PvC or CVP, as you may. So let's see how this ends. I think the big advantage here might be for Kame Zerg, because he can still do the same build that he's done every game, even if it's Terran. He could go for a 9 pool. While Kenzy here needs to decide, is he gonna do tech or is he gonna do a 2-gate opening? Yeah, the big difference is on this map it's quite hard to fast expand with Prados versus Zerg, and since he doesn't know that there is a Zerg, yeah. And this is a 4-play map. It's really old school. It's the map that was very popular when people after 10 years of playing Lost Temple actually got tired of it. I didn't, but anyways. Then Luna came out and was the big hit. After Luna it was Python, I think, and then came Fighting Spirit and so on. You know the drill. You probably know the drill better than me. But Luna was like the last map that was very popular when I still played back in 2007. So as we can see here, Kenzy going for the tech and Kame Zerg scouting with a drone, seeing that tech. Kame Zerg going for fast expansion, but this is gonna be hard for Kenzy because, yeah, this ramp is not easy to hold. You can block it with 2 perfectly placed zealots, but actually you would prefer to have 3 in there. And with 1 gateway, getting 3 zealots to block there, it's gonna be hard. And with the Overlord going to the ramp, most likely gonna be seeing Kame Zerg here do a really huge Ling run by, because he's going for 3 hatchery without gas. So this is gonna be a Ling push, most likely. And this drone is just scouting the hell out of the Prados base here. Gonna be seeing that there still is only 1 zealot blocking the ramp, and he's not even blocking. So what is this probe gonna do up here in the corner? Oh. Did he see that? Yeah, he saw that. Alright. So Kenzy now has his 3 zealots, so he is able to block the ramp, and this is actually the perfect placement here. Yeah, so the biggest advantage being Kenzy right now is this base, the top left corner and bottom left corner. Those bases are the best when you're Prados, because it is actually the best starting positions to expand with. The other ones are really tricky. And also you can build all your gateways in this area, while in this base you have this awfully long road to get to your ramp. Same with this base. So there is actually no big place to put all your gateways on production. So that is the best part with this starting position, and also this starting position. And you have them very close to your expansions as well. While here you build them over here, and you still have like a mile to your expansion. Same here. It's a pretty far here to here. Alright, so right now we're seeing a fast Stargate, and the first Corsair is coming up here from Kenzy on a 1 base. He's actually going for the pylon outside his base, so he's most likely gonna be going for an expansion as well. As soon as he gets 1 or 2 overlords. Tricky part is to finding those overlords on this huge map. So now sees that there is a Hydralisk over here. He's gonna be seeing the lair and the Hydra den in the main base. And the cool part here is that Kame is actually still producing Zerglings. I like it. I like it a lot. And oh, no ring run by, but it denies both cannons. And here we go. A huge amount of Zerglings moving in here. Getting up the ramp. Gonna get the pylon at least. The Corsair is dead. The pylon is dead. One of the Zealots are dead. And here we go. I think just this force is enough to break through here, because these guys are half dead already. Oh, but there's the Corsair. Oh, and he has like 20 life. So that's not gonna be it. He got 1 overlord. Oh, but there's more Zerglings coming in here. And what is going on in the Prada's base? We have... Oh! We have a Dark Templar. But there is an overlord here. And we have a Hydra to deny the Corsair. So right now this guy does not have a big of a chance to make any difference in this game. The Hydra though without range or speed, I think. Oh, but he gets the overlord. And that means... Oh, he actually moves away from the ramp. And there goes the Dark Templar. Kame noticed that and is going to be heading home with all his troops. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So these guys now are 2-0 up. They haven't lost any Corsairs yet. I did see the Spire now, and we have Mutalisks coming up from Kame. So he's been saving a lot of gas here when not producing any Hydras. The response, of course, cannons. But Kenzy being so low on gas, and you see this? On Luna you need to have 4 probes in the gas mining, because at least on this position, and I think it's the bottom right position, the other positions are pretty close. Oh, and there we go! First encounter with those Mutas. Oh, we have... Getting another one of those Corsairs, and Kame just running riot right now. He's even attacking with drones. Okay, so what Kenzy can do right now is to counter, which he is doing, but there is a lot of Zerg units in the Zerg base, and this does not look good for Kenzy. And GG is called. Kenzy taps out, and the second game goes to Kame. Coming back from a 1-0, being 0-1 up, and actually beating Kenzy. CVP, 3 games. Good job, guys. Good job. That means Kame moves into the winner bracket, and Kenzy moves down to the loser bracket, group stage. And I think they are in. Let's see here. Yeah, Kame is gonna be playing versus the winner between Nogram and me. And Kenzy is moving down to Group 2, along with Han and Enemy, and also the loser between DeWalt and Anko. Coolio. So, we're gonna have a short break.